Better. All righty. All righty. What is happening, people? What is happening? What is going on out there in Cyberland? Certainly hope everybody's enjoying. Today is the 5th of September, 2018. It's 3 o'clock on the East Coast. So it is noon on the West Coast. It's probably, if my math is right, it's 5 or 6 o'clock in jolly old England. And I'm not for sure what time it is in Ireland, but shout out to everybody around the world, Australia, New Guinea, around the Pacific Rim, you know, Japan, China, all around the world, South America. Picked up a sub in Bolivia, believe it or not. It's a worldwide podcast. I appreciate everybody being here. And what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Like I said, it is the Messiah of Xbox, the man with the master plan, the only one who can make sense of what's going on in something called the YouTube streets. What's happening is Craig's Corner, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly hope you all have had a fine day and you're staying cool. The pool is closed, but it is sweltering outside. I mean, it's not fit for man or beast or man outside. But what's going on? So I hope everybody is enjoying the day. Big shout out to Sick Humor. He did one of his legendary 6.5, 7 hour podcasts this morning. I was part of it. I never done one of those before. I woke up and I jumped on about 6:45 in the morning. And so shout out to everybody that was there. That was fun. Certainly hope Fatal Mephisto stopped by. I think Xbox Video, I can't remember if he came in. Everything's just blurred together. Like blurred together. Because it's like I woke up and to hear Ryan the Professional's podcast. Shout out to him. And just everybody jumped on the gaming the console yesterday with a King Thrash and Royal Flushing Company. So shout out to them. I think Ryan stopped. I don't know if Ryan stopped by there or Sick did, or but I jumped off because I had some other stuff I had going on. And so yeah, I stayed on there for about 45 minutes to an hour. Also, big shout out to Triple Cup Chuck. You all check out his superhero podcast for me tonight. He will probably have a lot of Spider-Man news. I mean, that news is still coming out. I know the lead developer or something like that of Insomniac, he's got a big shit-eating grin on his face because Digital Foundry, you know, let's just face it, absolutely destroyed the Xbox community. You know, the ones talking about the game's been downgraded and things like that. If scores matter to you, the game's sitting at about either an 87 or 88. I don't know if it's between 87 and 89. So I thought the game would be a 88 after all the scores came in. Different people have asked me how I think it's going to sell. It's already one of the biggest selling games in PlayStation history. Don't know how many. The early tracking numbers was at the first 24 hours, which starts tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And then there's people that got it ahead of time, too, let's be honest. The official street date, tomorrow, 6 o'clock at GameStop. I got some news on them. GameStop, if you got your order in at GameStop, if you don't have it paid off, you can walk in and start paying it off at 6 o'clock p.m. They're going to let everybody pay off. They always say we'll try to have it paid off by 8 o'clock or something like that. That's a lie. That's just something that they want. But you can expect a low, you know, they're going to have your copy. Shout out to Dark Cloud. They don't have his. Now, let me tell you this about GameStop right now. GameStop is famous for having people do pre-orders with them, and then all of a sudden they can't, quote unquote, find your pre-order. Because what they've done is they've only gotten a certain, they will sell you whatever they can. This is why you don't buy stuff that you can't see. Okay, I mean, you never buy a deluxe edition or unless it's digital. I mean, that way you guarantee that you're going to get it. You guarantee if you get it digitally. But shout out to Dark Cloud. He apparently lost his or GameStop, not him. GameStop did something to his pre-order. I think he had the deluxe edition, and now all of a sudden they can't find it. So and GameStop is they'll say we'll just sell you the regular version, and they'll want you to buy some kind of code through them. They do this all the time. This is why I stopped messing with them pretty much with after the Halo 3 launch. After the Halo 3 launch, the only game I got through GameStop after Halo was it Grand Theft Auto 4. That was it. And that's because Rockstar Games had some stuff in place for them. So I think Dark Cloud works for Sony too, full disclosure. But something happened with this pre-order. So if you've gone through GameStop, double, triple check. Go to the store today. Okay, don't call the store because they literally are not answering the phone because there's so many people calling. Go to the store. This is if you went to GameStop. Go today. Make sure they've got your pre-order. Say, I'm here. I got the whatever edition. And this is for any game. I think NBA comes out tomorrow as well. Either tomorrow or Thursday or Friday. If you got that one too, make sure they got it. Okay, because they notoriously will have people up there and then they won't have the deluxe edition or the special editions and things like that because they want you to order through them. Okay, meaning that they'll have a certain amount set aside so that because they did this with Mass Effect Day One DLC. So what happened with that is EA came to BioWare and was like, look, you're going to cut out this Prothean DLC because that was just part of the game and make people pay for it. So they called this the deluxe edition. So what GameStop did is they just sold you a $10 Xbox Live card. It was something like that, a $10 thing, a code. And then you just put the code in and then you got the DLC. That way they all made money. This is why Casey Hudson got pissed. That was strike one. Strike two, strike three was the end of Mass Effect 3 when he put that epilogue in, or they call it the extended cut. When the extended cut got put in, EA wanted to charge for that. Like Casey Hudson went to war for the Mass Effect community and said, no, people are having trouble with the story. He wanted them to be able to get a finalization of the story on what happened. And that's what he did. And that was free. It's called the extended cut. You play Mass Effect 3. That's the cut everybody alludes to. Again, I had no problem with the original cut, but the extended cut gives you, I think, 15 more minutes, 15 minutes of gameplay or CGI to kind of help you understand what happened. But end of the day, if you got Spider-Man or anything through GameStop, make sure they have it in stock. Do not get caught with your pants down, dick in the wind, pissing, because you're going to get up there and say, I got the deluxe edition pre-ordered, and they're going to say, well, we don't have that. So, I mean, just so you know, because at this point, there's none nowhere. The physical stuff is out. So it will be probably another week and a half before Sony can get enough out starting next week. I've told people you can either wait or you can just get it digitally, which means you have to wait for 3 more hours, So, and I'll be watching Iron Fist. Iron Fist drops tonight at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I got to work, but so I'm going to get up at 5:30 and watch the first episode. The first episode is garbage. I mean, I won't be able to watch it, so I'm going to check that on out. But everybody just cover your ass, and if you got it through GameStop, make sure that you can go ahead and get your pre-order. So let me give a big shout out here to the people in the chat. Shout out to your Playbox Gamers 1, UHD, EJ Johnston. How you doing, brother? Andrew Wilkins, Corey Pollard. I'm early. I'm hoping to get a and invite the Titanfall Princesses podcast because you know that's going to be a legendary podcast this afternoon. Shout out to Fatal Mephisto. Let's see here. G Junior was happening. So, are you Spider-Man? I am not Spider-Man. No, I am not. So, Fatal, what's happening? Savage Yuger, how you doing, brother? Andrew Wilkins, $40. What's $40 for what? So, yeah, Fatal, you're becoming a star. Ice Queen Gaming, how you doing? So, how are you? How are you? So, you know, just chilling. You'll be there at 9 p.m. tomorrow, Christmas in September. Yeah, this is why I got the basic version, because I don't F with GameStop when it comes to deluxe and specials. You can either go through Target. I think Target had some available. And I don't know about Best Buy anymore. Does anybody order stuff through Best Buy anymore? So what's going on? Samuel says Best Buy sent a text saying they shipped out your collector's edition. All right, well, see, Samuel still uses it. So OBJ to Don, what's happening, brother? How you doing? Send Vote Win, how you doing? So you got code for the base Spider-Man. Yeah, and again, speaking of Spider-Man, the DLC, there's going to be 3 DLCs drop over the next 4 months. So basically, there'll be a DLC dropping every 6 weeks. So the people who got, I believe, the deluxe edition, they already have access to it. Now, is the deluxe edition, is that $79.99 or was that $89.99? I can't remember. So I can't remember. The Almighty Spartan God, what's happening? What's happening? Hinte Master 4K. Okay, well, there you go. And Hinte is pretty crazy. People will fight over your copy. Be careful. This is why if you pre-order it and you're going to be at GameStop, I'm always the last person in line. I'm always the last person in line. So because they're going to walk anywhere from 7 to 10 people in, and those people are just going to put their receipt up there, and then they're going to say, okay, okay, bye, okay, enjoy your game. So that's what they're going to do, at least at my GameStop. So 79, well, so you get 3 DLCs, and so I ain't gonna lie, that actually is probably a pretty good deal. Now I'll keep it a buck. If I'll walk in tomorrow, which I hate doing. I'll walk in tomorrow and I'll see if there's any more deluxe editions available, and then go from there. But that's kind of the way I play that game, because it doesn't hurt me to get the DLC. Because I'm gonna get the first DLC no matter what, because that's what Black Cat? I think that's what Black Cat. So it's called The City Never Sleeps. So of course I think it's with Black Cat, and she is the Marvel version of Catwoman. Okay, don't get them confused. Catwoman, that's DC. So hold on. You reordered your Spider-Man game. That's cool. Yeah, pervert in Japan. Yeah. Oh, is that what that means? All right, I didn't know that. So cool. So Fatal Oink Festo. Oh my God, man. Y'all just come up with everything. Poor Fatal. I don't know what happened on that Sea of Thieves voyage that he was on, but apparently something terrible happened with that pig. So I guess they said Fatal was saying that Sick Humor was driving the boat crazy and the pig got scared, and so he had this look on his face. So so yeah. Who's better, Black Cat or Catwoman? Probably Catwoman, because she doesn't use weapons. She has a whip, but that's pretty much it. She really never used any major weapons. So, but it is what it is. So you got to collect. See, you all had a lot of faith in the game. See, I always wait for the review to come out. So just to make sure that the game's going to work right. Because again, we've been burned. That hey, they have Mass Effect Andromeda. Remember Mass Effect Andromeda? Because I got that special edition and had the friggin' remote control car and everything. So and just which the remote control car was actually pretty fun. I got to keep it a buck. So did I marry Black Cat? No. 5 more Xbox sold last month than the previous. Okay, well, that's good for them. As long as you're selling more. Pigs don't get scared for a reason, and that reason is fake. Oh my God! All right, well, he's the pig protector, is what you're saying. But all right, then. So yeah, so the Spider-Man PS4 DLC, it 3 released in the next by the end of the year. So it is what it is. It cracks me up. You see comments like they're forcing you to buy DLC and things like that. Probably after all the DLC, you're looking at anywhere from a 26 to 30-hour game. So now I don't know how much the DLC is going to be. I don't know if they've released a price on that yet. So Janine Gavankar looks like Black Cat from Spider-Man PS4. Really? All right, I haven't really looked at her. So yeah, I had to. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Savage, dude. There's a reason why I got mad at what happened with Mass Effect Andromeda. So. And now, on the flip side, Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto 4, everything was great. Like I said, I got the lockbox, I got the key, I got the and what else? I got the book that shows you how they drew the characters. I got a special remix CD of all the songs. All the songs that were on Grand Theft Auto 4 were on a CD that we got in a special edition. That thing was $150. So, so I you know. So I mean, then the next time I went all in on a game was Mass Effect Andromeda. It had been half a decade since we got the Mass Effect game, so probably be another 3 years minimum before another Mass Effect game comes out. But at least it's on their board, meaning that if Anthem does well and Dragon Age does well, they'll move to Mass Effect. So that's just reality, though. So. The DLC is $24.99. Then it should be is that for all 3 or just one DLC? If that, then I really have to really love this game before I pay that much for DLC. So yeah, there's a Spider-Man bus. I thought you lived in London, Ice Queen Gaming. Do you live in London? Oh, you don't have to tell us. No, never mind. Bad question. Thought you lived in London. Okay, then that's cool. So. But congratulations on your new Princess, as I said before. Well, let's take a look here. Got some movie news that broke about 2 hours ago. Let's see if I can pull this on up through the let's see, this little Captain Marvel. Yeah, we'll look at Captain Marvel. If you all haven't seen this, this is Captain Marvel's outfit. Well, I think. It's waiting on it to load. Did not take this long to load. So, oh, is anybody playing Destiny 2? All right, let's see if we can share this. Come on, screen share. Ha! There we go. Now I chose this picture because look at her arms. Look at her arms. She's about to go binary. Now her power set is extensive. It is extensive. So if you are a man that's got, LDS, little dick syndrome, you got to take pills to get a hard on, because if you see it, it should work. And if it's not working when you're seeing it, then nothing can help you in theory, but it is what it is. There's people got problems, like 1 out of 4. Not me though. Don't bring it here. Ain't no brother man on no Viagra commercials. They couldn't pay me enough money to do a Viagra commercial. All right. So, but look at her arm. She's going binary. So, and Captain Marvel going forward after Avengers 4, because Avengers 4 is set up so that your original core Avengers, that's the Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, who never reached the level of captain in the military, but Captain America, Hawkeye, and Black Widow can ride off into the sunset. They're next, and then yes, they're going to do a Black Widow standalone movie. They're going to probably do an Ant-Man movie, but they could cross over. You can expect Marvel's people going forward to start crossing over. You might see a Hawkeye movie with not a Hawkeye movie. You might see a Black Widow movie, and it'll have Ant-Man in it, possibly. That's if it's now let me make this clear. That's if it is a project that's happening after Infinity War, okay? If it's a prequel, they may put Hawkeye in it, Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye. Because remember, Hawkeye captured Black Widow, captured her, and could have killed her, but asked her to come and work for them. That's all canonized. I'm not spoiling nothing. Larson. Here's Brie Larson in her outfit. I think she looks good, guys, in this outfit. Very like come get some look. You know, not don't F with me look. You know, also seductive with those eyes. So, but let me see if I can scroll up here. And remember what she looks like there. That's her comic book rendition. That's what she looks like in the comics. It's Carol Danvers. So this is kind of what they took her costume from. So just sharing that to you. Oh, look, there's a PUBG thing right there. So so what do you guys think about that? So oh man, it's gonna take me forever to get back to where I need to go to now. Let's see here. Are you kidding me? Somebody just asked me if the next PlayStation is going to do 8K. The answer is no. No. And why are you worried about a new PlayStation when you got Spider-Man? Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man coming in. What is it? We down to what, guys? Believe it or not, we're down to like 30 hours before this game comes out. Blackpool. Okay. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't know where that is. Is that the girl who did porn? I don't think she, well, ugly actor. Captain Marvel's not known for her looks, okay? She's not known for her looks. So, Blackpool. So somebody says order the collector's edition of Mass Effect Andromeda, but when you found out that it didn't come with the game, you canceled it. You got the deluxe edition, and it was supposed to have it. Yeah, well, a lot of people got ripped off on that deluxe edition because, again, they didn't include DLC, and GameStop wasn't going to give back people's money. You know, so people got pissed. I mean, there's a bunch of reasons why Mass Effect Andromeda gets a big old dog shit finger from me, but it is what it is. So the City to Never Sleep is $24.99. Yeah, it better be good. That's all I got to say. It better be good because I will tear into it, or I may break open the church bucket. You know, everybody may have to put a little bit in the plate. Look, there's 47 people in here. Everybody can put $1 into the collection plate or put $1.50. You know, I may do that. So you think Insomniac games are SJWs? Why did they choose Black Cat? I have no idea. They've got Black Cat. They've got Silver Sable. I don't know how that's SJW. Those are actual villains. And it's got the friggin' Sinister Six in there. So, yeah, I don't know where you're getting SJW from that, Harry Ham. You have to explain that one to me. So okay, here we go. So the heist is October 23rd. Turf Wars available for download November. All right. And Silver Lining available. All right, well, there you go. And that, so it'll come out one every almost 6 weeks, October, November, December. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Game comes out September. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. Brie looks like a non-toxic Lizzie McGuire. Again, you got to remember, Captain Marvel's character is the opposite of Wonder Woman. How Wonder Woman does everything correct, Captain Marvel's not going to do that. At least she did in the comic books. She was getting her butt kicked. So yeah, I can't wait to play Spider-Man 2. Janine, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Janina Garvanka, she looks the way. Yeah, that's the way it should be. When you wake up in the morning, that's the way it should be. When you go to bed at night, that's the way it should be. I'm serious. When I come home from dinner, when I come home for my dinner, that's the way it should be. That's all I can say. I mean, my girlfriend, because she's got some dark features to her, but man, she does not look like that. So, you know, it's the same height though. So you're poor, you can barely put 50 cents in. That's okay. Heard the boss fights are good. Yeah, we're gonna find out in 30 hours. 30 hours away. So give or take, we're 30 hours away. So hold on. I was about to say, is it $24.99 for all three? Or is it $24.99 for one expansion? So don't play on default difficulty. Why is it too easy? Now I know why everybody's here. Yeah, I was about to ask you, Savage. So what would you prefer? You've been playing Dragon Quest for about 2 hours, and what do you think is better? Dragon Quest 11. So that's for all three. Well, then I'll buy all three tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'll buy all three on Friday. So well, that's not bad. So three, that's eight. Well, that's $8.33 per expansion. So Blackpool is in England. Oh no, I believe you. I just thought it was hilarious. I thought you lived in London. So are you guys were you close to London? Why sick call you, Chris? Oh, this Freudian slip. Not the end of the world. Not a big deal. So I wouldn't mind trying to get that young lady on the show, but I kind of think she might be like 15 years old. So, so I don't know. So, but anyway. So Spider-Man's getting a difficulty bump. All right, now what else is it getting? So it's getting photo mode, and it's getting a difficulty bump. So what else are we getting? Does anybody else know? Because remember, I tried to stay away from the game. That way I'll just be surprised when I get it. So we must have this controversy go around Spider-Man. There's something that shows in Black Cat just because it was female. Well, I mean, you just don't know why they chose it. Why they chose that character, we don't know. I mean, that's what I don't get. I mean, what difference does it make? So if Sony said, yeah, you all can use these characters, then you go at it. Yeah, I know we're getting 27 downs. Yeah, they've been downgraded. So 27 different suits. Yep. Yeah, I heard that. I'm sure that's a downgrade, though. So, and if you all are interested, Kofi's podcast is going to be on Twitter because his YouTube channel is gone. So I don't think he's going to get it back. He may not get it back till next year. So, all right, if it's in England, where in England? So, Woody and Legends. I can't think of her name now. So, she seems like a cool person. Black Cat is Batman's Catwoman. It's actually Marvel's Catwoman. Yeah. So, I can't think of her name. She seemed pretty cool, though, but she's probably too young to be on my podcast. No, we can't have a female Catwoman. Okay. I thought she was from Liverpool too, but it's cool. No big deal. Ain't no thing. Hit that like button, people. Yeah, remember, like button is right there to the left, guys. That is free. When you come in the door, hit that like button. That's all I'm asking. Hit that like button. So that's all I'm asking. So You know, but all right, then let's get to this Xbox exclusive title because this blew me away. And I did not think Xbox had it in them to do this. And who cares what Solid Rev thinks? I mean, honestly. So at least she's in a black outfit. So you think he'll be like, these black dudes or this black girl. You know, this is silly, man. So, all right. So now let me give a big shout out to my source. Everybody knows who my source is. It is Lou Waffa. So big shout out to Lou Waffa. And, you know, on what they're doing, what he's doing, and keeping everybody in the loop. So, but yeah, this I can't believe that Microsoft got this done, and this is going to help them tremendously. It will help this platform. This is something that they've been asking for, something that I personally think they need. Because, you know, you got a lot of hurt people. Because I've said before, and shout out to Titanfall Princess, and because I think she's right about this. They don't enjoy their they don't enjoy their console. Now, I personally believe that they don't enjoy their console because of the they thought it was going to change everything when it came out. They just thought, oh, okay, you know, it's going to come out. It's going to be the best ever. It's going to change the narrative. Nobody's going to be talking about resolution anymore. And we got the power now. So let's take a look at the Xbox exclusive that I can't believe that they got. But remember, I told you all that they were going to have to do something like this because of the people in the community that are really upset. They're disappointed. Let me take a shot here. Hold on. So here we go, folks. Let me go ahead and share this real quick. I can share this for about 30 seconds because it has a copyright possibly, but here you go. This is a 4K wetback for the Xbox community that has gone pure moist. They have gone so moist that with your Xbox doll that comes with a headset, it comes with its own wetback because God knows it's going to be wet in its pants. And this thing is industrial strength, ladies and gentlemen. Pure enhanced strength. Look at that right there. I mean, you know, Sony can't do nothing about this right here. Sony ain't got nothing like this. And look, it's even got a little happy face to keep them happy. Every time they start getting upset about the PlayStation, they start talking about the crossplay, not having it. They can pull this picture out and know this is coming exclusively to their platform. I mean, it's green, it's black, and it's white. So, and like I said, it's even got a little happy face on it, and you can set it right there. Can you imagine putting that doll right over here next to it, you know, and everybody be happy? And look, it's available right now on Amazon. It's called the George W. Suck Machine. So I need everybody in the Xbox community that's upset, that's running around moist, that this thing will help keep you dry. So, you know, and so this guarantees this is going to work. I guarantee this is going to work. So that is an enhanced title coming out just for them, you know, and everybody needs to go ahead and share that picture. You know, go ahead and screen capture that, whatever you all need to do, and share that because that's the way that this is going to work from now on, you know. So either they get on the field or they get the fuck off the stage, you know, it's the way it's going to be. So let me take another shot here. Charles, I just unveiled something brand new for the Xbox community that only they're going to have. So, you know, Trey BK was happening. So, you know, but that's it. I mean, what more do you guys want? Okay, if you're in the Xbox community, because look, I'm playing Quantum Break right now, and don't get me wrong, your character is garbage. I mean, his story is stupid. Your brother's character, however, is actually pretty damn interesting. So I'm enjoying that, especially like how they break time and all that stuff. I just think it's a neat, yeah, but I like science fiction. So, I like science fiction. So, Destiny was happening. Kerosene was happening, brother. Old dog, new tricks was happening. So he's got 20 of them pre-ordered. Well, there you go. You might be able to buy some. So, green drinks, free. Yeah, well, look, the machine is green too. And it is enhanced. And look, you hit a button on there. It's got HDR. It's got a little bit more button on there. So there it is. Oh, there she is, Mrs. Tron. Good afternoon. How are you doing today? So let me know if you want in on the podcast. It'd be nice to have you on Craig's Corner. We can talk about some gaming. So it is good to see you back. So they can even pour water on their living room floor and imagine it is a scene with puddles. That's right. You are correct about that, Harry Ham. They can pour the water on the floor and then pretend like that's the puddle from Spider-Man. And not only that, they can then turn around and suck it up with the machine. Now, again, PlayStation can't do that. PlayStation can't do that. Yeah, Janine Garbanker is she's attractive. Yeah, I take her out for beer and wings. I know that. I mean, that's the best I can do for you right now. So, beer and wings. So, yeah, but I would take her out for beer and wings, and I fully expect a hug at the end of the night or something like that. Yeah, that is true wet 4K. So, oh, you just woke up. So, well, glad you got a good day's sleep. So, it's better than 4K, the true wet 4K. Yeah, I mean, I agree. So, and look, I'm the messiah of Xbox. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, that's right. I'm giving out free smoke today. So, I mean, why not? I mean, we've been doing it. Some people are starting to pop up on Twitter, but they're getting beat down. Like Kofi said he's going to move his podcast to Switch. And I said, well, that podcast, I said, is your podcast going to be downgraded when moving it to Twitch? I'm sorry. So I asked him that. And get this, Kid Smooth said something about his outfit was shiny in 2017, and nobody said anything about it, about that being wrong. And I told him, okay, have you all ever? How many people in here play any Madden football game? I mean, any of them. All right, so if you've ever played a Madden football game, do you notice how their helmets are shiny? The helmets are shiny. They have reflection on it. The jerseys don't. So it's just the jerseys don't. You would have thought common sense would have kicked in. So, and again, shout out to my source, Lou Wappa, who told me about, all they pretty much did was move the lighting around and they made it more of a natural light, not the beer that you can drink. So, but it's not about Madden being trash or good. My point is that the helmets reflect, and they should, because the helmet is what? It's not cloth. It's not like they have leather helmets on out there. So, you only own one Madden game, Madden 96. Did I have that one? No, I did not. I didn't get 96. I got 97. And Green Bay, I used Green Bay. Green Bay was so good in that game. I mean, they were so good. So, but do you all understand what Digital Foundry talked about yesterday? What's going on, Money Mike? When they talked about Spider-Man's outfit being cloth, and if it's cloth, it's not going to reflect anything. If anything, it needs to have a softer look. So, Government Cheese Gamers, I don't know what that one is. So, I die. The funny part is it's true. What did I miss? Oh, because they the rent to own thing. Yeah. But here's my thing. Quantum Break had Quantum Break come out as a launch game, they could have launched with Forza 5, Metal Gear, and Quantum Break. If they had done that and then pushed Titanfall to the Titanfall, well, Titanfall came out, I think, in the spring of 14. I think that's a good launch. They would have launched 3 titles. One would have been online functionary with Forza, and then you would have had 2 single player games, and that would have set the tone. And they just didn't do that. Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah. NFL kickoff tomorrow. Good point. Except guess where everybody's going to be? Where's everybody going to be? In line for Spider-Man, right? Yeah, and I'm boycotting the NFL. So, you know, so. Well, yeah, that and yeah, let me get in. Yeah, I'll get into that. Somebody asked me about the whole dealer gamer Ryan thing. I'll get into that. So the funny part is Microsoft trying to sell Xbox. Oh, okay, but there's a rental place called MDG, and they already have Xboxes on there for $27 a month. I don't know how long the terms are, but you can get an X and or a S for $20 a month. Just letting people know. So Forza Horizon has the main series. Well, I like look, I liked Motorsports, but Motorsports isn't as good as GT Sport. And I played Motorsports for a while. On that free-to-play weekend they just did, I had a pretty good time. So, yeah, Playbox Gamer, people have asked me about that. Crack Gamer scared to debate. Like Sick Humor said this morning, what is there to debate? Nobody gives a damn about your feelings. Nobody gives a damn what you think they're going to do. All we care about is what's factually happening on the ground. What's happening, honey hot sauce? There's nothing to debate. Okay? We got Mike Yabba Flintstone on Twitter, an Xbox executive, being thirsty as hell because Sony won't do crossplay. So, so Sony won't do crossplay. It's just, and it's not Sony or anybody else's job to help Microsoft out. It's not their job. But these dudes are thirsty as hell. So it is what it is. Crap versus JTech versus Baron. Well, I will say this, Sinbo. As far as JTech TV is concerned, with Spider-Man, he's been spot on because I've heard him talk about it, and he's not said anything negative. He's not said anything factually incorrect about the game. So he hasn't. He hasn't. So, it's just it is. So there's a dude on Twitter sliding down a dinosaur tail. What? Really? Didn't know that. So who would win in the end? Oh, I'll win. I ain't never lost. So, I ain't losing debates. Because you do not let people talk about, you don't let people talk about what they want you talk about what's factually happening on the ground. Anybody can spin. That whole thing last night with Dealer and Ryan, the professional. Dealer Gamer said in tweets before and on his podcast that the game had been downgraded. That's what he said. Now, he also said that the game still looked great. He was going to buy the game and enjoy the game. He did say that as well, okay? That's the truth. That's a true statement I'm giving. But it's had a technical analysis. It's not been downgraded. It has been upgraded. Okay. Now, that means if you said it's been downgraded, you were wrong. And instead of him just saying, yeah, I was wrong, it obviously wasn't downgraded, they changed some things, I should have went with the developer. This is why I tell you guys I always go with the developer, right? That's why I tell you guys that. Or if it's about a movie, always wait for the studio to announce it. We just talk about Captain Marvel. We all knew Captain Marvel was going to be played by Brie Larson. We knew it. but we had to wait for the studio to announce it. We didn't just run half-cocked. It was the worst kept secret in Hollywood. Like, we knew that. So, so, and so that's why instead of Dealer Gamer just manning up saying, hey, look, I got it wrong. It's not the end of the world. You know, it's okay to make a mistake. I mean, it's not the end of the world, you know, but he won't even admit that. And like when he said, you know, he was talking about the 4K movies and stuff like that. Oh God, you know, so, you know, that's got nothing to do with anything. Like Ryan said, you're talking about puddles, you know, so it's just, it is what it is. J-Tech don't represent the PS4. I don't disagree, but I still give a spade, you know, got to call a spade a spade. As far as his stuff on Spider-Man, he's been correct on that. So you talk to J-Tech, talk to Shadow Elite, or so. I'm not going to talk to him. Okay. I am not going to talk to him because I don't, no, I mean, because of something that he said and something that he did. Like I said, he had an E3 stream going one time. And this was back when Microsoft went first, Sony went second, Nintendo went third. So, and this was all pretty much the same day. And so I simply asked the people, I was in the chat. I'm like, hey, what's going on? I said, thanks for streaming this. And they were about to show the Microsoft press conference. Literally, was about to start watching that. I'm like, hey, what do you think Microsoft is going to show? With a question mark. And I got blocked. I mean, literally got blocked. Because he was like, he said, man, you're this guy's being a troll and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, I'm just going to leave it out. I'm just going to leave it there. So, and then he said something else. He had put some information out and he said, take the information I give you and go over to Crap and Mooch's channel and fight the console war. I mean, that's what he said. Those are words from his mouth. So, no, I ain't got to follow him. The hell with that. You know, I don't have to follow him. So, yeah, they're frauds. Yeah, I don't disagree that they're frauds. They've been caught numerous times. But then I got to ask the people who are following them, why are you following them at this point? I mean, it's a rhetorical question. Why are you following people that have been exposed multiple times? I mean, that's all I can say. There's a reason why Black Bond did a collapse video on him. Morgana Days. How many? I mean, the video he did on D-Batch and the rest of those simps. I mean, it's why are you guys following them? Now, let me tell you something that somebody did say to me off mic, and I won't mention their name. He said all those guys are really cool dudes, and I trust this man. Okay, I trust this guy. He said all those cats are really good guys. They got families. They're good guys, but they're trying to be entertaining. And by being entertaining, they have sacrificed the truth to be entertaining because the truth is boring. That's reality. That's what this person told me. So, and that's why you've heard Next Gen 720, shout out to Next Gen 720, say something to the effect of, entertainment is okay, it's all fun, but if you want things to get better, quote, you have to be honest, end quote. So the question is, why weren't you all being honest in the first place? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So, oh no, we're not beefing about it. So Dealer said Digital Foundry said was downgraded. Yeah, I mean that's my point. But you're right, Robert. But it's not. It's not been downgraded, so people can move on. You bet Insomniac devs are at the office getting y'all are terrible. Well, you saw what's that guy, something Stevenson? You saw what he put on Twitter yesterday. He put, yeah, just like I said, and then he had the Digital Foundry review. So he said Spider-Man downgrade. He did not say the one scene was downgraded. Well, I mean, now you're right, Paul, but that's just parsing words. Okay, see, when you debate somebody, you just trap them. That's what Ryan did. He took his own tweet and he showed it to him and said, did you not write that? You know, and so that's what you do to people, you know, and you don't, and like he was saying this morning, people were like, well, why didn't you take his head off? Why didn't you do this? It's kind of like 1 o'clock in the damn morning, man. Just go back and look at dealers on tweets. Just look at them, and then you can see, hey, look, he said this, and now he's trying to backtrack. Well, Digital Foundry said they thought the game looked better in 2017. That was their opinion. And so that's all I'm saying. It's like, dude, that's not what you said. You said the photos got taken out because it was downgraded. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Well, Arsenal, yeah, he's pretty cool. Rand's a cool dude. Red Dragon, Worry Ward. I can fuck with those guys, you know. I know, but the rest of them, nah. No. So, nah, so just so Honey Hot Sauce, if Xbox does great, we will praise Xbox, but the platform is so lacking. It's lacking to you as a PlayStation person because you got the PlayStation to play games. So in that aspect, it is lacking. But when you have people say, I got my Xbox for Netflix and things like that, I use my smart TV for Netflix. I do not use my Xbox or PlayStation for Netflix. To me, that's stupid because you have a smart device, the television, that does that for you. So to me, it's stupid. It's a waste. The machine is bought to play games. That's it. But when you hear people say, well, that's where my friends are, and what have I said? F you and F your friends. Nobody wants to come home. I take that back. Grown-ass people who are playing the video in the gaming scene do not want to come home, put on a headset, and be behind a bush talking about, well, I'm going to shoot this guy over here, and then I'm going to get one-man army, and when I do, you can call in the B2. That's it. Nobody's doing that no more. That is so 1998, because that's when we were doing that already. We were already doing it. Had a game called Ghost Recon on PC. We were already calling in airstrikes, and we had on headsets. We played Descent. We played Forsaken. We played Diablo. I mean, we were already doing that shit. So, you know, so no, we're not doing that. So, you know, non-gamers. Well, they are non-gamers. So, Xbox like to block people if it's the only way to. Yeah, all right. This just broke. Henry Cavill got the lead role in the Witcher TV show. So I don't know what character he's going to play, but Henry Cavill is the lead guy in the Witcher show, which means he's done with Justice League, I guess. They're not doing that anymore. So let's see here. What else do people say here? All Day said, what now? God, no. Oh, is this Mass Effect? This is not Mass Effect. So yeah, All Day is right too. You know, All Day is 100% correct. So, and All Day called out Dealer Gamer. So to shout out to All Day. Yeah, and again, the Xbox community, my understanding is that there we go. Yeah. What's going on now? Grind your gears, Jazz is cool, Xbox guy. Well, I never met him. I seen him say some bullshit though, but it is what it is. So, oh my God, you're gonna FaceTime somebody's ex? Like I said, man, people are thirsty. Throw you in there with Mike Ybarra. You talking about somebody's ex? My God. So, yeah, Uncle Bumpy, you right. Get some new friends. Go outside. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't. Griffin Gaming he seems like a cool dude. I do not agree with him on the Battlefield 5. He does have some good videos when Spider-Man was, I guess, when people finally figured out Spider-Man was an exclusive, and he called it Xbox hate. He called it something, Spider-Man hate. Check that out. Type that into your YouTube window and type that in, Griffin Gaming Spider-Man hate. And he's got 1 or 2 videos up, and that shit's funny. You know, matter of fact, he may have the tweet of you will rule the day that the game. It's I mean, it may be not, but like I said, that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. You will rule the day that the Spider-Man is not playable on the world's most powerful console. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. So Arsenal said the same lie about PS4. Yeah, but Arsenal is a PC guy now, isn't he? I mean, if it's the same Arsenal that I'm thinking of, because when that report came out, how Xbox does not let their developers do anything different, they put all these artificial timelines on them. He got upset with Microsoft, said until they change this, he was done. So, Dead Frame Rate 3, what's that? So, is that Dead Rising? So, Tim Hogg. So, yeah, y'all are terrible. Yeah. So, but again, they know something that you guys don't know, and something Howard Stern figured out in the 80s. Howard Stern was so controversial because everybody listened to him because they wanted to know what he was going to say next. So, I mean, that's just reality. That's just reality. And so you guys are more worried about what Colt Dealer, Crap Gamer, Mooch say next. I don't care. I do, like Sick was saying this morning. I mean, to really reiterate what he said, I don't even listen to him. So I don't know. So when people say to me, Dealer said this, Colt said that, okay, but why are you listening to him? You know, but why you guys, you know, yeah, they got destroyed, man. They had a tough day yesterday. And it's over. Sick. Did you see all that stuff Sick put up there? And shout out to was it Jemiah Dixon? Or it was somebody who put Yoshida's head on Thanos' body, and he put Phil Spencer's head on Thor's body. And the first screen said I was going to kill you for that. And the next scene, it was Yoshida's looking like Thanos saying, you should have went for exclusives. And then the next one, he snapped his fingers. And then now you got all this stuff up there where those dudes just getting erased online. It is hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, read out. Yeah, it's called Trigger. Yeah, that's what it is. Trigger comments. Cool. Yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah. So, you know, Colt and Dealer, oh my goodness, listen to you all. So, yeah. So, yeah, those are good videos. Man, I don't agree with him when it comes to the whole, you know, Battlefield 5 stuff, you know. I think that's silly. But yeah. So that's your big, and Dragon's Quest 11, I heard, is a really good game. So if you all do not want Spider-Man, I mean, again, because there's more than Spider-Man out there. We got that out now. You go buy that now, Dragon Quest 11. And I don't know why it's taking them 11 times to go on a Dragon Quest, but they keep going. So they need to find the damn dragon. That's all I have to say. And they got the NBA 2K that comes out. That either comes out tomorrow or it comes out Friday. So just make sure you all are in line on that one, because I heard that's going to be real good too. So yeah, that's what the thing said. Yeah, it's over for the X-Dot. Yeah, we're done with them. I mean, yesterday they got the finger snap and they got dusted. So I don't even deal with them anymore. I don't talk to them. I do not game with them. It ain't happening. They're done. You know, they are done. So Coven of Dust, that'd be different. No. Your thoughts on Battlefield 5, man? Well, I mean, I'm not expecting it to move the world, but I'm gonna get it. So you're picking up Dragon's Quest and Spider-Man. Going in deep. Gonna walk out of there dropping about $140. Dragon Quest mostly about destroying evil. Well, they've had to do it 11 times, so they're not doing a very good job. So So you've downloaded your deluxe edition, waiting for it to unlock tomorrow at 11. All right, that's cool. Yeah, a lot of people. So, you know, the same with 15. Is that Final 15? Is it supposed to be Final 15? Final Fantasy 15? So, you know, is it better than Nino Kuni 2? Because Jay Barry said it's the best JRPG he's ever played. And he's played a lot. You're going to spend $600 on 2 games? What else are you getting? Well, I got to pay the man tomorrow. So no, not tomorrow. So I got to pay them Friday. So no soup for me. A remaster of Breath of Fire now. You know, I want a remaster of Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger. So, because I think I had Chrono, I can't remember which one I had, but it was trash. But there were 2 of them. So, picked up Dragon Quest 11 and Spider-Man on Thursday. It's different than Nino Kuni 2. They're both great. Okay, but that's cool. Damn. Yeah, people, y'all, I like this. Yeah, y'all going out there playing your games, man. That's cool as hell. So, people buying special editions only encourages company to break up. Well, I mean, I don't disagree. I can remember when games had no DLC back with like the OG Xbox and stuff like that. Maybe the PS2, but once PS3 and Xbox 360 hit, there was DLC. I remember the first DLC I ever ordered was for Mass Effect. It was Bring Down the Sky. I remember I remember I came home from work. I ordered a pizza. I went and worked out. Came back home. Called Xbox up and said I'm trying to pay for this DLC, but I ain't never done it before. So JP Loco is picking up Spider-Man. Oh my! Oh, you're getting the Pro. Okay, let me get this straight. All right. So you get a standard, a deluxe, and a pro, and the art book. Then does the art book come with the deluxe edition and Dragon Quest? JP Loco, man, you going in heavy. Shout out to JP Loco. I'm liking that. Tomorrow you're picking up Spider-Man's Collector's Edition. Yeah, you all got to remember, if you got the physical copy, and hell, I may go up there and just go into and be like, the hell with it. I'm going to get it. You know, I'm going to buy my shit today. You know, I'm very tempted. I'm right there on the cusp, ladies and gentlemen. On the cusp, I tell you. Yeah, and remember, you can pick everything up tomorrow at 9 p.m. So what's up, Lincoln Clay? Yeah, he got money to burn. So you wish you could have picked up that 500 million. Yeah, I know. Yeah, shout out to J-Dub City. He got his hands on one. I think Griffin Gaming got one. Jack Lou Johnny. Shout out to all them brothers that got one. I'm envious as hell. I'm not jealous. I'm envious. So Yabba Dabba Doo says Sony does not care, but Sony gives us. Yeah, I mean, again, and I've never, and even that idiot muscle-bound gamer acts like he knows what's best. I don't get that. Somebody really gonna have to help me out. Why does Microsoft think that they know what's best for everybody? Because if I can see if they were the leading console saying here's where the future's going, but you are in friggin' last place. You don't get to dictate anything. I mean, that's crazy. I've just never understood that shit. So yeah, well, yeah, he's a complete hypocrite. So, yeah, he is a hypocrite. So, you see PS4 Pro for 1720 pounds. What is that in US dollars? That's like what, 608? Is that what is that in US dollars? Yeah, Yo Marty Spartangard, great point. You don't have to listen to people. People speak with their wallets. The consumer always makes the best choice. So it's just reality. So Microsoft is arrogant. Yeah, I mean, because do you all see a bunch of people? All right, let me ask you all this. Do you all want games like SOCOM and Siphon filter, or do you want crossplay with Fortnite? I mean, seriously, because how many people in this chat play Fortnite? I do not play Fortnite. So, and I'm not knocking people that do buy it, but I just do not understand it. So, Xbox has been reduced to a rent-a-service box. Microsoft had no idea what they're doing. Oh, my God. $929. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's worth it or not, then, man. It depends on your money. I tell you right now, yeah, I gotta pay the man Friday, so my money is tight. I'll have some extra money on the 21st, though. I'll have an extra little bit, but I gotta go tailgating next weekend. So damn, ain't doing it. No, I'm not. I'm tailgating on the 22nd. That's the next time I'm going. So yeah, so I'd rather have a SOCOM than play Fortnite crossplay. So, so Microsoft is leading gaming company in the world. Remember, Sony is one trick pony. That's actually not true. They're not the leading gaming console in the world. So it's just the reality of it. So Xbox feature games is going to be AA in the majority, keeping with Game Pass scheme. Possibly, and Game Pass is going to be on the PlayStation in the future. Because if they really want to be Netflix, they have to put their they will rule the day when they don't put Game Pass on the PlayStation. Well, Microsoft made what, $2 billion in 1 quarter with that Xbox, so they're doing all right. It's not like they're suffering. Not like they're doing horrible. So has it been all right? Yeah. So yeah, any other questions or comments? So we got that Captain Marvel first look. Remember, she's extremely powerful, especially when she goes binary. Let's see, we got that new Xbox exclusive title. How many of you are going to get that new Xbox title and are gifted to somebody? You got the Spider-Man DLCs, $8.30 each. There's going to be 3. Shout out to Playbox Gamer UHD in there to inform us on that. So, you know, yeah, Decimate. Yeah, they're 78% of the market, and they're saying they can't compete. Yeah, I agree. If you went to own an Xbox from Microsoft, will they repair it? No. If I went to own an Xbox from a place like Aaron's, will they repair it? Yes, they will. Damn. Forza 4 PC version will have above ultra settings. Well, what is that? What's going on? All day is good. What is above ultra? What's next? Majestic. Sony does not want crossplay. Again, that's not true. They already do crossplay with PC and with other mobile devices. So your statement right off the jump is intellectual dishonesty. Damn. I mean, you can't even lie good. At least lie good enough. You know, so you can't lie to your Messiah. I know what you're going to say before you say it. I know the answer before you've even thought about it. So, yeah, higher than ultra. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So, my God. So, what is that? So, ignorance is bliss. That is true. Won't doubt that. No doubt for me. Oh, it's PlayStation exclusive settings. Oh my God. A little bit more. Is that the new setting for the Xbox? I gotta have a little bit more button on there. Well, as we say here, Halo Storm, F you and F your friends. I mean, nobody cares about your friends, okay? You should not let your friends dictate anything to you. So, you know, and it ain't personal, but F your friends. I mean, just get up. If you want to play with them that bad, buy the console that they have. That's it. It's not that hard. You walk into the store and you say, I only got $100. I'm gonna have to trade in my Xbox and get me a PlayStation because that's where everybody's at. So that's just it is what it is. Yeah, I had no problem cross-playing on my PlayStation because I got plenty of people to play with. And I haven't played a lot of games. I've not played one. Well, I played Forza Online. No, I did not play Forza Online at all. So, because I was just playing the game because everybody's telling me it's better than Gran Turismo, and it ain't. I went to the pits in Gran Turismo, and I have a pit crew. My car in Forza fixed itself. You know, it fixed itself. I mean, I did not have to do anything, but this car just fixes itself. Yeah, it's better. Get out of here. Oh, it's above megaton settings. So well, it's not a matter of not wanting crossplay. They're not in position they don't need it. That's what I don't understand. It's like going to Baskin Robbins, who has 31 flavors, and saying, well, you need 32 flavors. And I was like, no, we got enough. We've been 31 flavors for years. And we're doing great business. We're not going to take a risk on 32 flavors. So yeah. Even got Xbox executives begging for crossplay. Like I said, man, niggas is thirsty, man. They are thirsty as hell up over there. Mike Yabba Dabba Doo Flintstone over there. So, well, I won't say they don't care about it. It's just not a priority. I'm not here to say that if they announced it, there won't be people to say good, because that's intellectual dishonesty as well. But I can say with extreme confidence, it's just not a priority to them. It's never been. Not this generation. They wanted to do it last generation, and Microsoft said no, which is perfectly fine. Okay? But you did not see Sean Layton and that other guy with the funny accent, I can't think of his name, begging on social media or whatever you want to call it for Microsoft to do crossplay. That's what I don't get. You know, that's not truly do not get that. Well, I mean, Mr. Wellman, they easily know they can take it over. Then why don't they just take it over? So, and if that statement is correct, look at what you said. So why would they help them do it? If they're afraid of them taking over, they're not going to help them take over. See what I'm saying? So you can answer your own question with what you just said. There's more vitriol for crossplay than there is for them removing Rocket League and Fortnite from behind the paywall. You see what I'm saying? Do that first. I mean, go to Microsoft with that first and say, hey, why don't you take these two games out from behind your paywall? Because it's free to play on the. I don't know if it's free to play on the Nintendo, but it's free to play on PC and it's free to play on the PlayStation. So, yeah, Xbox needs to do crossplay because their console is dying. Yep, that's what I truly believe. Can't prove it though, but I'm sure it wouldn't shock me if they did. So, but all right, guys, I've been here for about an hour, and shout out to the Filthy 50 that showed up. My goodness gracious, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Shout out to all the new subs. We got 190 more to go before I can activate the super chat. But till then, you all can always hit me up on the PayPal. So, you donate $3 to $5 won't hurt. Remember, my birthday was last week, so give a brother some birthday love. But I'm going to get on up out of here, guys, and get ready, hopefully, for Titanfall Princess. I don't know if she's going to go at 5 or 6 Eastern time. So, Johnny, a Trump supporter. That's fine. I don't care. You support this. You can't be in here lying. People going to catch you on it. So, but Yeah, man, everybody have a good one. Uncle Bumpy, thank you, sir. Impatient Fire, thanks for coming. Destiny, thanks for coming. Entertainment Wizard, better late than never. Thanks for coming. I Die, what's happening, brother? So, you know, it was a Savage Huger, the Dr. 4K. So, what's happening? So, appreciate you being here, JP Local. The Almighty Spartan God, all day is good. So, yeah, who else was up in here? Everybody was in here today. Old Dog, Chili Hog, Fatal Mephisto made an appearance earlier. Shout out to, oh my goodness, Paul G. What's happening, brother? So, Ice Queen Gaming, shout out to you. So, yeah, there were a bunch of simps, man. So, that's crazy. You know, shout out to you, Mrs. Tron. Is it? I don't know if it's Miss Tron or Mrs. Tron, but shout out to you. Shout out to you. But yeah, let me get on off here, man. I appreciate you all watching. I'm gonna throw down on a little more Quantum Break, and because I got to go find this dude. So, but it's got some cool effects in the game. I just think, to me personally, if I was Microsoft, I would have asked Remedy to make a sequel exclusive. Remedy made a sequel called Control. That's obviously, I do believe that woman that you're talking to or that you run into, she pulls a gun on you. I think that's the girl from, it's in the next one, but I could be wrong. But shout out to the Filthy 50 that came through. I do appreciate it. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And thanks for coming by the corner, man. I'm going to go in and play some games and hopefully get that Spider-Man. I wake up with my drawing breath. We'll be playing it. Take it easy, guys. Peace.